Every year, the NFL Scouting Combine gives prospects an opportunity to showcase their athleticism, and one of this year's standouts was Rutgers cornerback Max Melton. But just how does his athletic testing translate to the NFL? Find out on this 2-minute drill. With a highly athletic brother in the NFL and experience as a dynamic high school wide receiver himself, it's no surprise that Max Melton's speed and explosiveness stand out on tape. When dropping back, it's easy for him to break on the ball to bat passes or give himself the opportunity for an interception. Melton is sticky and hard to ever truly shake in man coverage with the length to get hands-on with receivers at the line and in hand-fighting situations along the boundary. His balance is good, and it's also quite difficult for him to be moved for long, letting him succeed in bump-and-run situations as well. Melton is, however, still at his best in zone coverage when he can survey the field with a wide receiver's eyes to anticipate his opponent's routes to the best of his ability. In run defense, he doesn't shy away from contact and is good at clearing blocks and keeping his legs turning to prevent from being washed out of plays. Despite Melton's great athletic traits and his aptitude for making splash plays, he currently has some considerable issues with his technique that still need ironed out. The first and most major among them is his reliance on playing the man over playing the ball. Melton allowed a number of completions simply by failing to get his head around to locate where the ball was flying through the air. In press coverage, his jam tends to land rather softly without acting as much of a deterrent to the receiver. He has the speed to recover afterwards, but there are still some openings for the ball to be placed over the top. In the run game, Melton is fine for the most part, but he did show some impatience, and there were some really poor angles when he was coming downhill. My comparison for Melton is former Packers cornerback Sam Shields. This is more of an NFL comp than a college comp, as Shields converted to corner in his senior season and had some learning to do on the job when he made it to the NFL. However, the athletic traits are very similar. Melton shares Shields' all-around speed and ball skills as primary attributes, with their angles and lack of consistently refined technique being shared negative traits. I do think Melton projects as a little bit of a project, but with a high ceiling as a versatile corner that can play outside while being at his most effective in the slot. I would expect him to be picked in the third round, but it wouldn't surprise me if he went in the second. And that's the 2-minute drill.